Hello, my dear students. In this class, the first video we will start with lesson 1 introduction. And in this class, in this lesson, we will discuss about what is history, definition of history, and who is a historian, then different types of source material that help us to study about history, then archaeological source materials, literary source materials, then early life of human beings, then advantages of or achievements of Stone Age. Okay, so let us start the class. First, we will discuss about the definition of history. What is mean by history? You should learn the definition, okay? History may be defined as a careful and systematic record of past events. History means it is a careful and systematic study or record of past events. And who is a historian? Historian means the person who is study and record the events. He is called a historian. History means it is a careful and systematic study of past events, previous days. And a person who is study and record the events of the past is called historian. You should learn the definition of history and historian. And what are the important source materials that help us to study history? There are two types of source materials, archaeological source materials and literary source materials. First, we have to know that what is source materials. I told you that who is a historian? Person who is study about the history. For study, they need some evidences and finally they will make their own opinion. They will reach their own conclusions. So these evidences are called source materials. In history, the evidences are called source materials. These source materials are divided into two categories: archaeological source materials and literary source materials. What is meant by archaeological source materials? It is a material of past human existence, or this is the study of material remains of past human existence is called archaeology. And what are the archaeological sources? Different kinds of tools, weapons, coins, buildings, etc. are in the category of archaeological source materials. What is archaeology? The study of material remains of past human existence. The study of material remains of the previous days or the people, those who lived in the past. So these kinds of evidences are called, or these kinds of sources are called archaeological source material. Example: weapons, tools, articles of daily use, coins, etc. And these remains easily, it is not available from the surface of the earth. Because of flood, because of earthquake, it lies or buried in the ground, and we have to take it out through excavation. Okay, and next one is literary source materials. What is meant by literary source materials? All written record of past are literary source materials. All the written records are called literary source materials. Example: writings engraved on rocks, pillars, copper plates, clay tablets, walls of temples, houses, tombs, and so on. Nowadays we are writing in the paper only, isn't it? But ancient times or olden days, the kings or the emperors, they have written their laws on rocks or pillars or copper plates or walls of temples, etc. So these kinds of writing materials are called literary source materials. Okay, I hope that up to here all of you understood. In the first paragraph we discussed about history and historian. History means it is a careful and systematic study of past events, previous days. And historian means the person who is study about the past. And for helping the historian. Some source materials are there. Source materials are two type: archaeological source materials and literary source materials. Archaeological source material means tools, weapons, coins, etc. etc. Literary source materials means inscriptions, that are writing engraved on rocks, pillars, copper plates, etc. etc. And now we are going to see that the early life of human beings. Early life of human beings. In the beginning or in the initial stage, the early man, he was a food gatherer. He collected food from different parts of the jungle. He did not grow any type of crops. And he learned to make simple tools with materials such as branches of trees, bones, and stones. For collecting the food, for cutting the branches of trees, cutting or chopping the vegetable, the people of the ancient period, those who lived in the ancient period, they made different kinds of tools with branches of trees, dead bones of dead animals, and stones. And most of the tools they made by stone only. So this period is called Stone Age. Most of the tools are made by stone only. The early people or the early men, they made their tools with stone only. Mainly they used for making tools for stone, or they made the stone tools only. Okay, so this period is called Stone Age. And what are the important achievements in the Stone Age? During the age of or this Stone Age, many inventions or many discoveries we can see that the first one is, in this period, human being or early men, they discovered fire. They discovered and learned how to make fire, and they used fire for protection against wild animals, and they used for providing heat and light in the dark. And the domesticated animals, all of you know that what is meant by domestication. Which are the domesticated or domestic animals? Cow, sheep, buffalo, etc. etc. Isn't it? And in the Stone Age, the people, the early men, they started to domesticate different animals. And they used these animals for collecting milk, food items, meat, wool, etc. etc. Okay, in this period, the human beings, they started to domesticate animals such as goat, sheep, and cows, and they used their milk, meat as food, and skin as clothing. And this period, the people, they started to grow crops. They started to grow. They started to cultivate different types of crops, or we can say that they started farming. Okay, in the first paragraph we saw that early man was a food gatherer. He collected different food items, fruits, vegetables from different parts of the jungle. But in the Stone Age, the people, they started to cultivate different types of crops, or they have to start different, they started to grow different types of crops. And next we can see that the important invention, that is invention of wheel. It was a wonderful invention because it improved transportation and helped in pottery making. And they made different kinds of tools only. In this period, the human beings or the early men, they made different or various types of tools. Example, sickles and borers for making holes and so on. So once again I will tell you about the early man. The early people or the early men, they lived in the jungle and they were food gatherers. They collected food from the different parts of the jungle, and they learned how to make simple tools, and they used different kinds of things for making these tools: branches of trees, bones of dead animals, stones. And most of the tools they made by stone. So this period is called Stone Age. And here we can see that some inventions or some discoveries. Which are they? First one, in this period human beings they discovered or they learned how to make fire, and they started to domesticate animals, and they cultivated crops. They started to grow crops, and they designed many different kinds of tools for cultivation or for making holes, and last they invented wheel. Okay, and next we are going to discuss about the discovery of copper. Copper was the first metal to be used by human beings. What was the first metal used by human beings? Copper. Copper was the first metal to be used by human beings, and it proved to be a very useful material and came to be regarded as precious and sacred. I told you in the beginning, many people they used stone for making their tools, but in the or after the discovery of copper, they started to make the stones with the metals, and they started to experiment with the metal, and they mixed copper with the tin, and the early people they invented a new metal, that is bronze. And this period or this was the beginning of the bronze age. The early men or copper was the first metal used by the human beings, and after that they started to make different types of tools with this copper, and they mixed copper with the tin, and they got a new metal, that is bronze. And this period or this was the starting of the bronze age. Okay, so up to here all of you read again and again once again I will explain from the beginning. Once again all of you please listen carefully. In the first lesson we discussed about what is the name of our lesson, introduction. In the first lesson we discussed about the definition of history, historian. History means it is a careful and systematic study or record of the previous events or past events. Or historian means the person who is study and record the events of the past. And what are the two types of source materials? Source materials means this material helps a historian to study about a particular event. So what are the two types of source material? Archaeological source material and literary source material. Archaeological source material example, tools, weapons, articles of daily use, coins, buildings, writing on objects, etc. etc. These are the example of archaeological source materials. And next source material is literary source material. All the written records are called literary source materials. Example, writing on rocks, writing on pillars, writing on copper plates, etc. etc. And next we discussed about the life of early human beings. The beginning early people they were or those people they collected food from different parts of the jungle, and they learned to make simple tools also, and they used trees, branches of trees, bones of animals, stone for making these tools, and most of the tools made by stone only. So this period is called Stone Age. And some achievements are there in the Stone Age: discovery of fire, domesticated animals, cultivation of crops. They designed many different types of tools, and they invented wheels also in this period. And next we study about the discovery of copper. The copper was the first metal discovered by human beings or used by human beings, and after the discovery of the metal, the people they started to make different types of tools with the copper. And next last period we can see that the people of ancient they used or they mixed copper with tin, and they invented a new metal, that is bronze. And this period is called or it was a beginning of the bronze age. Okay, up to here all of you study up to here all of you read again and again, and if you have any doubt please next class you can ask to me, otherwise you can ask through the comment. All of you please read again and again. This is your homework. Okay children.